Hello there, my name is Michael Cronin and I teach a course on first year English at Maynooth called Literature, Criticism and Power. So on the course we think about how literary theory enriches, deepens and expands our reading of literature, and specifically on this course our reading of novels. So in particular in the course we look at the key ideas of three fields of literary theory: post-colonial literary criticism, feminist literary criticism and Marxist literary criticism. Each of these fields gives us useful conceptual tools for asking searching questions about the relationship between imaginative literature and the relations of power that structure our society, relations of power such as gender, race and class. To put it another way, literary theory helps us to think about how fictional stories shape our ways of seeing and our ways of feeling as human and social beings. When we engage in critical analysis of a novel, we always move between three horizons or levels of interpretation. One is the affective, in other words, the feelings and emotions that the novel evokes from you. The second is the aesthetic, the distinctive style of the novel and the pleasures of reading that novel. And the third is the interpretive, in other words, the cultural, historical and political significance or meanings of the novel, the different political perspectives that are at work in the novel. And to interpret a novel, that is to put forward an argument about the possible meanings and significance of that novel, requires us to work on all three of these horizons at once, to bring together all these three different aspects of our reading into dialogue with each other. Right now, the first year students who are taking the course this year are reading a novel called The God of Small Things by Arundhati Roy. The novel is set in India. It tells a very poignant and moving story of a family tragedy. It's emotionally very challenging to read. It recounts episodes of abuse, of exploitation, of violence. And yet at the same time, it is also very beautiful and very funny. The novel also gives us insights into patterns of injustice and exploitation in Indian society, the subordination of women in a patriarchal society, the exploitation of workers in the caste system and also in the modern class system, and the exploitation of the natural environment, landscape, in a globalized economy. And while the novel gives us insight into injustice in Indian society, reading it with the tools of literary criticism can also lead us towards insights into the patterns of injustice and exploitation in our own society as well. Okay then, hopefully that gives you just a little flavour of the type of course you can take when you're studying English at Maynooth. Of course, it's a pity that you can't come and talk to us directly to share an open day as normal, but that can't be helped, of course. So in the meantime, thanks very much for listening. Bye bye and take care.